Hey, here today at Future Summit and sitting with Claudia. She just got off the stage. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Italy, from the north of Italy, from a little city that not many people know. It's called Mantua. So this is a good opportunity to advertise my native city.
Nice.
And I studied in Milan, Energy Engineering, and now it's more or less 4 years that I live and work in Paris.
Okay, awesome.
At the International Energy Agency.
International Energy Agency. That's
IEA.
IEA. It takes a little practice for people like me. Nice. And this is your first time in Romania?
Yes, it is.
Very cool. Now, before you came to Romania, when you thought of Romania, what did you think of?
You have a bit of, let's say, prejudice.
Yep.
Is it safe?
Yeah.
How are people?
Yeah.
And what I'm experiencing in these last few hours is really a very, very positive experience.
Nice.
Very positive people, dynamic city.
Yeah.
So
awesome. I always say Romania has such a kind of a bad reputation oftentimes, unfortunately. But when you get here, you go, "Oh, this place is awesome. The people are loving. The people are amazing. The beautiful country." Unfortunately, you just got to visit Bucharest. You didn't get to see the rest of the country. So for that, you'll have to do Google Images.
yeah. Maybe Costanza, they told me also is very nice.
Oh, it's beautiful out there. Yeah.
You have to go.
Nice. All right, so you just stepped off the stage. Tell us, what are you here sharing about today?
I'm sharing about energy, the energy future, also in the energy past. What the future is going to look like. What are the major facts happening in the energy world? What will be the major implications for the energy system and not only energy system. So a lot to talk about. Of course, electricity is a big part.
Yeah.
Electricity is becoming more and more important in the energy system. This has implications. One of the implications that we notice, and one of the main messages of the World Energy Outlook is electricity security will become more and more important. Flexibility will become crucial to keep lights on.
Just like bandwidth, like just the flexibility of the system.
Exactly, batteries, demand response
Yeah.
has a huge potential, and of course conventional power plants, interconnectors, etc. And then of course there are many other hot topics, sustainability of the energy sector, so being compliant with long-term climate goals objectives, which is, of course, it's possible, but it's not neither simple and not easy.
Okay.
So requires a host of technologies. No simple solution will be enough.
Okay. What do people need to be aware of as they think about this? I mean, you're a leading expert on this, at least to me, but I think to many people. And tell us what should people be aware of? I mean, and maybe just for the average person, what should we be thinking about and considering about as we think about 2040 energy, 20 years from now energy? What do we need to be aware of?
I mean, we all need to be aware of the fact that the world will be different. There will be more people in the planet. Economy will be different, growing. So more energy will be required. And in addition to that, more energy, if we want a sustainable world, this means that we need to have new technologies, but also policies that enable energy transitions.
Okay.
So energy transitions are not impossible. We have already seen in the past transitions between a fuel from coal to oil, or also natural gas, etc. But this requires also the hand of policymakers.
Okay. So as for policymakers here in Romania, Romania is uniquely positioned far east in Europe. With Black Sea, we have what does Romania need to be aware of? Does Romania have a special opportunity or an advantage or disadvantage looking at 20 years ahead?
I mean, Europe as a whole has as a very, very ambitious target in terms of power system decarbonization. And so technologies such as solar and wind will be more and more deployed. Okay. In some parts of Europe, offshore wind will be really crucial technology.
Interesting.
Coal, nuclear will decline in share of electricity generation in order to be compliant with the European long-term strategy.
Okay.
So, of course, changes.
Yeah.
There will be changes.
Yep.
Technologies are there. There are cost reductions. So there are some positive news. Yeah. In terms of cost reductions, of course, solar, okay. Wind, battery storage, digitalization is enabling a lot of new opportunities.
Okay, very cool. One of the things Romania is oftentimes, it's been delayed in a lot of sectors. It's oftentimes 10, 20 years behind or more, or it could be less in some areas, but then it hits and it moves quick. It's delayed and then it's rapid. With that in mind, is there an opportunity specifically in the Romanian market for an entrepreneur or an innovative or good leadership in the country to go, we kind of missed the boat, we're delayed, but maybe we could do this that would really put us ahead in 20 years? Is there some opportunities? I mean, if you had a lot of money and influence in a country, what would be ideal for Romania to set Romania up to thrive in 20 years from an energy perspective?
There are many opportunities, of course. If you look at the power system, as I said, wind. Okay. Romania has quite good wind resources, solar as well. But also, if you look outside power, buildings, for example, retrofitting buildings will be very important.
Interesting.
Industries will need maybe more and more electrification. So there are huge opportunities for energy transitions, and also in Romania. And also to note that, of course, technologies, solar PV and wind, are more used in some regions in the world, but then once they become competitive, you can use them in many other regions. So you have also, as you said, maybe there is delay, but then you take the opportunity of the fact that these technologies are competitive in other regions, and then you can install it and use it here. Yeah.
It's interesting. I mean, we take that principle in Romania about 20 years ago. It was hard to get a phone line. You couldn't get a phone line in your apartment in Bucharest. There was a waiting list around them. But what happened
now everyone has a phone.
And what happened is they laid down fiber cable, and so we have some of the best internet. I imagine it's better even than Italy. We have amazing internet here.
Had a great Wi-Fi.
We have the top high-speed internet globally. Some of the like top 10 or was. But 20 years ago we didn't. So this is what I'm trying to draw out of you without paying for your consulting price. Some good advice, or somebody could watch this video and help set Romania up for the future. Well, thank you for coming here and being here and investing your time in this country. We believe great things are ahead for Romania, and it's oftentimes because leaders like you come and invest their time here. And hopefully the content, we're going to link to it, the full talk if it's online, and promote what you're doing. One question we always ask people at the end, it's a bit of a surprise question, and it's a bit personal. What is good to you? When you think of the word good, what is good to you?
Good is equity. Good, as Italian, is food. Many things are good. Dynamism is good.
Okay.
But as Italian, I have to say food. Sorry.
I can appreciate that. Italian food, that's great. Claudia, thank you so much for being here with us today. Appreciate your time and energy and the wisdom you bring into this country and globally, really. I think your influence is global. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.